Guys, we are live now. If you guys were watching on the previous one, this is our second take for the day for work. So, um, hello, good afternoon, good evening to those who are watching. If you're watching this in recording, hello to you. Good morning, wherever you are. Good evening, afternoon. Um, Today is Wednesday, the middle of the week. We just had an awesome webinar yesterday. And for those who attended that webinar, good luck, right? Congratulations. And reach out to us if you have any questions. Um, Today's session is kind of interesting because we really want to answer some of the hot topics that many of you, and one of which is, here's the question. Let's just get right into it, right? In business perspective, what attracted us to the system that we are sharing, right? So we go on live here almost every day, and every week, every Tuesdays and Friday and Thursdays, we invite you to a webinar, right? We invite you to attend a business webinar. It's a workshop, right, where you all the things that you need in order to start a successful online business. And we really want to tackle this in business perspective because Melissa and I um, have quite a business background way back in probably 10 years now. And the cool thing about it is that we are career people as well. So we love our careers. Melissa, um, I love where I previously came from in terms of what I do. I'm passionate of what I do. Um, but at the same time, we always have that burning desire to be on our own. So what we do is that we start different businesses. We started um, with a wedding business, decorating weddings, and then we moved into importing products, raw materials from China, having them manufactured here in Canada, and then have them shipped out in the Canadian market, things like that. Uh, and and we also joined network marketings and insurance companies that recruits. We joined different network marketing. Some of you might call them pyramid schemes, but they're not. They probably are, but we didn't look at it that way because we really want to have a glimpse of what kind of businesses out there that we fit in. Um, and so we have experience in. I have extensive experience in um, in cleaning companies, right? So I helped establish a successful business for my parents to do commercial cleaning, like big contracts like Home Depot or Safeway or all this IKEA, like this big, and I have a glimpse of that side of things as well, right? Um, and it's kind of like this accumulative experience, both of us coming into this business, into the online space, right? So that's just a quick background of what we've done in the past. And on top of that, guys, we continue to grow. We continue to uh, um, you know to expand ourselves, right, in terms of our professional achievements uh, and income, right? A big portion of it is that, yeah, you have fancy jobs but does it support the income that you need in order to sustain the lifestyle that you want for your family? Okay, and the answer to that is yes. We've always have that next step in our careers, the next step in our income level, in order for us to do the things that we love, especially for our family. So that put aside, what is this thing, right? What attracted us into the system that we're always sharing to you guys, that we're very passionate of telling you guys that, hey, there is this system that could potentially solve your aches and pains, looking for a business. Okay. Um, so we're gonna answer this in three parts, and those three parts we're gonna expand of what they really mean.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to answer the first one, mommy? Why? What attracted us? The first answer that we have is what?
Yeah. So and the first thing that what really attracted us is the full package system that it comes with. Because in our background, we were in a course creation business
Right.
before. We were into a lot of marketing and starting from scratch and creating that product, creating that marketing system, creating the website, creating the email marketing, and all these things.
Everything.
Starting from scratch and doing it all on your own, on top of all the things that you have to do, on top of the family, all the chores, all the kids that you have to deal with. And we thought that in the system that we have right now, it comes with a full package system where which means the funnel system, the website development system, the email marketing system, that all you have to do really is to just
Plug and play.
plug and play,
Yeah.
and it's all managed for you.
Let me just expound on plug and play, okay, guys? Because the system actually offers you templates, right, of what funnel to use, of what format to use, and what you need to do is just shoot a video of yourself, right,
Yes.
or put
Or
your
pictures,
pictures, your interests, right? Because at the end of the day, these are all attraction marketing, and the way it works is that there's 8 billion people in the world right now. There's something like 3 billion people
Yeah.
using the internet right now. And out of those
Yes.
3 billion people worldwide, there's always going to be people that are attracted to you, that are
Yes.
attracted to your personality, to your
Yes.
demographic,
Yes.
to the interest that you have, right? If you're interested in camping, just like what we do, or traveling,
Yeah.
interested in, food,
Yeah.
exotic foods or whatnot, these are all attraction marketing. And the way it works is that the system already have those templates for you to use, and you just need to plug in what you do
Yes.
and let the system work for itself. Melissa
Yes.
mentioned about a full package business system, and it's so important on what she said earlier
Yes.
about creating everything from scratch. All right,
Yes.
because we actually shot different lecture videos.
Yes.
We wrote courses.
Yes.
We wrote email marketing campaigns.
Yes.
We paid, right, guys?
Monthly.
We paid for
It's
ClickFunnels
over $500.
$500 a month.
Monthly.
Trying to have these systems in place, right?
Yes.
Like the lead generation,
Yes.
CRM, right? Customer relationship management system.
Yes. And all of that is before this business that we're
That's
doing.
before this
Yes.
business, you guys.
And now this business, all you really have to do is to just use the templates that they have and just put your photos and talk about yourself. How
Well, it's the attraction
yeah.
part of it, and you will be trained on how to do this properly.
Yes.
But the point here, guys, is that that's the first attraction, or the number one reason why we are so passionate getting into this business,
Yes.
and we wanted to share that to you as well. Okay.
Yes.
So number one is a full package business system that's
Yes.
already in place. All you need to do is to plug and play. So what's
Yes.
number two, mommy?
So number 2 is training to social marketing platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Google. And you know what, guys? We've been in the online world where you have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for all this training marketing platforms. And it was, and plus the time that you have to put in into doing all the training,
That's right.
and it sometimes it's not even related to what you are doing, to what you are marketing. So it's really hard to really plug and play which one you will use.
Uh-huh.
And the system that we have now is actually geared towards what we are actually doing. So it just, the trainings are pre-selected already, to so the things that you really need in order to be successful in marketing the business
Mm-hmm.
is what is there, and that's what you're gonna get trained on.
Exactly. To give you an example, guys, is that Facebook marketing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Facebook has these courses called Facebook Blueprints,
Yeah.
and the blueprints will supposed to train you on how to market properly and effectively online through their platform, Facebook,
Yes.
right? Um, and to go through the blueprint training will probably take you hundreds and hundreds of weeks and weeks, months and months trying to figure it out. Our system, actually, we have qualified, very successful instructors that will tell you, will teach you, right, step by step on where to click, right, what demographics to use, what settings to use,
Yes.
what do specific buttons and settings actually mean, and what does that mean to you investing X amount of dollars into this? Because all of this will cost money and time and effort.
Yes.
And what we're trying to say is that with the system that we have, we will at least save you some of those costs and some of those time that requires for you to learn. Google, for example, Google
Yes.
ads and YouTube
Yes.
ads, all these things are very challenging in the beginning to understand, especially if there's no guide.
Yeah.
Um, but right now in our system, we have a step-by-step guide for you guys to just follow, right? Plug and play, right?
Yes.
You sit down on a video, you watch what they're doing, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to those instructors, even, or to fellow business owners.
Mm.
We do have a system. We do have a chat system that you can go in and you ask any questions that you
Yes.
have if you don't get it, right, and
Mm-hmm.
somebody will answer that. Somebody will
Yes.
assist you, in that particular challenge.
Yes, and you can also go into Zoom meetings
Yeah.
and join them and show what you're doing, and they can actually look at what you're doing and tell you whether it's working or it's not working.
That's
Right?
right. And testing is meant
Yes.
is a huge part of our business. I want to say cadence, right? But cadence
Yes.
testing is part of our
Yes.
our rhythm as business owners here, and many of this testing has already been done by other people in
Yes.
the community, and all
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do is ask, right?
Yes.
The other day, I was asking, a very successful business owner on a particular location in the globe, right?
Yeah.
A particular
Yes.
country
Yes.
to target. And they said, you know what? We learned a long time ago that people in this particular location, particular target, cannot afford, right? Cannot afford to start their own business, right? Maybe they're
Mm-hmm.
not in that majority of
Yeah.
the population there is not in that um,
Yes.
in order for them to start something like this, right? Which is
Yes.
very helpful because I was
Yes.
really excited and happy, with some of those results. But some of those results can actually skewer
Yes.
the real
The
result, the
actual
actual
results.
results,
Yeah.
right? So,
Mm-hmm.
so what's number two is social marketing on, training on the
Training.
social marketing platforms that are available today. So
Mm-hmm.
one of the biggest platform that we train on is Facebook,
Yes.
YouTube,
Yes.
Google Ads,
Yes.
LinkedIn. We haven't even done our LinkedIn yet.
Yes.
Pinstripe, right? Sorry,
Pinterest.
Pinterest,
Yeah.
and and some other platform. TikTok even I think is there's like private
Yeah.
chats
There are using TikToks
Right.
now. There are some people who are
Right.
successful now.
Yeah. And to be able to have somebody teach you this, guys, to be
Yes.
able to have a system, a course, a step-by-step course to teach you
Yes.
on how to work the system in your favor, I think that is
Yes, and
bar
without
none the best in the market.
without paying thousands and thousands of dollars
Right.
that people are offering online for you all these marketing strategies.
That's right.
Yeah.
So social marketing, like imagine right now we're being consumers, right? When
Yes.
you go on Facebook and you watch videos and you have ads popping, or in
Yes.
YouTube ads popping, that only reminds you that we are all consumers, right?
Yes.
And we are being profited by these companies, right? In order for them to make more money. Imagine
Yes.
using the same platforms, using the same
Yes.
technology to work on your end.
Yes.
Now you can profit into this particular have the ability, or the chance or the opportunity to learn how do you actually make money out of these platforms,
Yes.
right? So that it's
It's
a
a
win-win
win-win.
situation. Yes, you're being
Yeah.
a consumer, and
Yeah.
yes, you also make an earning, being
Yeah.
a consumer of,
Yeah.
this particular platforms.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's
I think that's
a
pretty cool.
win-win.
It's just a win-win situation.
Yeah.
All right, number two. Number
Number
three. The third reason why is
is the coaching and mentorship.
right. So the
Yes.
business training, the
Mhm.
coaching, and why is that important to us? Why did that attract us?
Yes.
Right. Because
You starting a business, it's really hard when you're doing it alone. So having a community, having these people who are already successful in the business, teach you and mentor
what
you
is it?
On to how to become on that level is, I think, that's very attractive to us,
Right.
right?
Like what Melissa's saying, when we first started the coaching business, you
Yes.
know, um, the tangency, the people that you can actually talk to live
Yes.
isn't there.
Yes.
It's lacking. We have videos upon videos
Yes.
of learning, right? But there's
Yeah.
no real tangible
Yes.
people that we can talk to, right?
Yeah.
Live. And in this business, because it's so effective, um, people are online 24/7, right?
Yes.
And
And you can easily reach out to them
and you
in
can
a message,
that's right.
you know,
Or Zoom
Zoom
meetings,
meeting.
or our messenger meetings.
Yes.
And the cool part about this is that one of their core business training is the weekly guys, the weekly masterminds that we do. They put on the spotlights of those people that are already successful in the system, and they will share you all the things that they've learned, the tricks,
Yes.
the discoveries that they've learned
Yes.
online, and they're
Yeah.
able to show this. And what's cool about that is that there's really no filter of what they really want to show. They show you their dashboards,
Yeah.
the systems, and all the
Mhm.
even the ads that they do, they will
Yeah.
show you, right?
Yeah.
And how effective it is,
Yes.
and what are the formulas that they use for their success.
In this weekly mastermind, you can write your questions, and then those people will answer you on the spot in there. And it's very beneficial, because if you have something that you're stuck with and that's what they are talking about, you can ask that questions and someone will answer those questions for you. Or you can always reach out to your mentor.
That's right.
For us, we are mentors in the business, so we love it when people are reaching out to us, because it's a learning curve for everybody. Know it, then we're gonna go ask somebody else who would know it, and then every one of us will learn.
That's right. And guys, the training, the business training, the mentorship, all these things, guys, the personal development. The big part of this too is
Yes.
support groups, right?
Yes.
So we have support groups in all walks of life, in no matter what kind of demographic you believe that you belong in, your
Yes.
interests, your beliefs,
Yes.
your your activities.
Yeah.
And what I mean by this is skeptical wives or
Yes.
husbands or spouses
Yes.
have a group inside our group, right? Talking about their challenges.
Yeah.
Why is my wife not interested? Why, like how
Like,
do I
how do you
overcome?
do this without your wife?
Yeah, without your wife, without a
Support, you know?
without yeah, without your support, your family support, things like
Yeah.
that. And it's really cool to see people get together with the same interests, with the same
Yeah.
demographics, with the same
Yeah.
activities. If people that loves camping, people that
Yes.
loves to drink beer, people that loves to read books, personal
Yes.
development books,
Yeah.
or fiction books, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever that may be,
Yeah.
you will always find somebody in our close group, right? That would
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing that you do.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we love about this is the whole package of business training, the mentorship, personal development. They even
Yeah.
recommend you certain books to read that other people uh, have become successful, or
Yeah.
they
Have
use these
used.
particular
Yeah.
wisdoms on these books and
Yes.
teachings, and it made them very successful in their business. All
Yes.
right.
That's right.
The fourth one. What do we have? The last big. We are so attracted in this system.
I can read
You
that
can read that. All right.
part.
So it's the access to
Okay.
market research of the best products online
Oh
right
yes.
now,
Yes.
and we focus in three industries in this business.
Yes.
Number one is that we focus on health and wellness.
Yes.
Number two, we focus in travel and
Mm-hmm.
tourism. And number three, we focus on personal development and coaching. So,
Yes.
what does that means that you will shred off hundreds or maybe thousands of hours researching what is the best product or industry to get into.
Yes.
We already have excellent market researchers that did this for us, that
Yes.
did this for you. And all you got to do is to plug into this system and follow up.
For the past 2 hours, and you guys are still living, and I'm not going to Genesis.
It's
Okay,
almost there.
2 more minutes, okay?
Oh yeah, in 15 minutes.
Can you
we're
give
gonna
me
be there.
15 more minutes?
Okay.
We're gonna
Please.
swim.
Yeah.
Yes, though
Yeah.
you're gonna swim.
We're gonna go swim.
Okay.
With
Why don't
Marcus.
you look at your swimming or whatever?
Oh yeah, you can
Change now. Go
prepare
change.
your swimming clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Prepare
you
your
can put it
swimming.
on.
Come on. Come on. Go.
Wait, mommy, I want to show you something.
All right, we're still living though. We're still live.
Look, look.
No. We're still live.
Okay.
All right, guys. So the last reason is the access to the market research and all the
Yes.
products that are successful. Okay.
Yes.
In the
And
industry.
these things are very costly. When if you were to do it alone, having to jump into companies upon companies and companies, it would be very costly for you to
Yes.
do this.
Yes.
But in our system, our leaders have actually looked at pretty much all the companies out there, and just pre-selected what we can actually use and be very successful in.
Exactly. Can you imagine, doing it all from scratch?
Yeah.
Doing all the
Yeah.
market research and getting into different products. You try the products out.
Yeah.
You ask for testimonials. You look for
Yes.
testimonials. You look for different research, papers or whatever, trying to justify if this product is good to go in the market, right? You don't need to do all that, guys. Okay. So if you're a business owner, if you've been in business before, or if you haven't been in business before, um, it's good that we have all these systems in place. Okay, so if you are seriously looking to start an online business, with very minimal cost to traditional businesses out there, this is probably, it's worth looking to checking out, right? Because we've also been there, and these are the reasons why we entered in this venture, right? That we went into an online business, because we didn't want to waste too much time anymore, right? And if we know that there's already
time is running,
kids are growing, yeah.
We don't want to miss out on so many chances anymore. We just want to take action and just do the business and focus on what's successful on already. Now,
Yes.
Nice.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.